Hey guys, my name is Ben and welcome back to another Bukkit plugin tutorial. This is episode 61 and today we're going to be doing about map rendering. So map rendering's very easy due to some, despite some sort of controversy about it. People think it's going to be really difficult. It's actually very easy to use and manipulate and stuff. So what we're going to do is it's very simple. We just want to make a class that extends Java plugin and implements this line. We do it with all other plugins. Let's make an on enable by hitting Control and space and then opening up that little screen where we can select on enable. In here we hit Control space again, say get server dot get plugin manager dot register events in this listener class for this plugin, because we are both, the plugin and the listener in the same class. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to make an @event handler, and we're going to want to say public void on map initialize event. So this is just a method listener that gets called every time a map is created. And what we want to do is we want to remove everything that may render to that map. And to do that, we are going to say for event.getMap. Oh, sorry. We're going to want to get an object to the map first. So map view map equals event.getMap. Like so. And now what we're going to want to say. So we're going to say for map renderer are map.get renderers. So what that does is going to loop through all of the map renderers and put them into the object R every time it iterates through it. Every time it iterates through this loop, it's going to get the map renderer that's rendering, and we just want to remove this renderer. So we say R or map dot remove renderer R. So we're removing the renderer R from the map because it was in there, because we're looping through the renderers the map has. We want no renderers on this map right now. So what we now want to do is we want to add a renderer to the map. So we say map.add renderer, new map renderer, renderer, and then we put two brackets, and we put the squiggly bracket, opening brace, hit enter. Down here we put a semicolon, and then we say public, or we can say public and then hit Control space. Oh no, oh, damn it. Just remove this public, hit Control space, and you should see it says render. So hit enter on there. If this doesn't come up automatically, you can always just add it manually. So for this map view arg0, we're going to change that to view. Map canvas, we're going to change this to canvas. And for player, we're just going to change that to player. So we're now adding this renderer we've created here into our map. You can obviously make a new class for this entire renderer, so you could put the object of the new map renderer thing in there. But I don't worry about that if you don't understand what I mean. But if you do, you can always do that. I prefer to do it this way because it keeps it all nice and compact and not having to spread out through multiple classes. But if you like your programs spread out through lots of classes, that is perfectly fine. You can do whatever you want. So with this map view thingy, we can do lots of things. So in this view thing, it's just showing us how, basically just telling us what map we're viewing. So we can set the center Z, we can set where it's going to be centered and stuff. And for the canvas, we can actually draw things onto here. And for the player, that's just the player who has initialized the map. So on the canvas, we can say canvas.draw text. And what we can do for the text is we can say, at 10 pixels and 10 pixels, we can say in the map font we want the Minecraft font. That's the font it uses, and for string is what we're going to put on there. So we can say like hello plus player dot get name, like so. So that's going to say hello on the map. Another thing we can do that's quite cool is canvas.drawImage, and in this we set we draw an image. So let's draw this at 2020, so it's a bit below where it's going to say hello, the player's name. And to get an image, what we say is we say new image icon, and inside the image icon we have to put the URL of the image. And where I'm going to save it is I'm going to save it in my data folder. So if I get up my where I save my files and such, if I just try and drag this, there we go. So in here, this is my plugins folder, as you can see. And in here is the, I can remove this jar actually. In here is the YouTube folder, which is where it's going to be saved. So my data folder is, if I go into my plugin.yml, the name of my plugin is the folder where it's going to be saved. So to do that, you just got to make sure you've made that folder. So we're going to say get data folder, so that just gets that folder. And then we say .get path. So we're getting the path of where that folder is. And then plus slash, and then the name of the image we're going to use. So I'm going to call mine map image.png. And then at the end of this, we put .get image. And that gets the image from the image icon that we've just created. So the image I'm going to be using is the image of my skin right here. And to do this, where I put this is if I go into my YouTube and then I get the picture, I can just drag my picture, you know, into my YouTube folder and rename it to map image.png, like so. And that's all that needs to be done. So if I now export my plugin like that, I will see you in the game. Alright guys, so I'm back. Now if I go into my game and actually reload my server, and I get myself a map, an empty map, and I right click on my map, it's going to initialize my map. It's going to say hello bench 3, that's the name of my player, and it's going to draw me my skin. So if we just compare this to the actual original here, you'll see that some of the colors are a bit, you know, miscolored because of how it's rendered. It's rendered using the blocks, so each block is a certain, each tile is like a certain block, so it has to, you know, obey certain rules and that. But overall, I think it's actually done very well. You see, we've got the white here and the green. The green's the same sort of green, the blue, and we got these sort of colors. The skin color's a bit, you know, off, but we can live with that. So we can actually draw images to our maps, and we can draw text to our maps, and I think that is a very, very cool thing that we can do. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned a bit. I hope you can use this in your own plugins. If you have any issues, then, you know, don't hesitate to first of all go on the Bukkit forums and ask on there. If you fail at looking on the Bukkit forums, then just send me a private message and I'll see if I can get back to you. I'll respond to you if I think that if I can't find on the Bukkit forums, I'll come and respond to you. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.